Hello, Sebastian Craft here. Welcome back to episode 12 of Javen and his Survival. Kind of hard to keep track, because I think I'm not going to count... No, it's episode 11, actually. I'm not going to count the March Break special as part of the episode counts, because it's not really one, even though we placed an episode. I don't know. Maybe this will be 12. You'll see. You know. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't actually my intention. I thought about doing some more, some more stuff special for March Break, but never got around to sort of producing the extra content for it. But then I sat down in the editing. That's why I didn't mention it in the video. I sat down in the editing process of it a couple days before the episode should have came out, and I realized that I had about an hour of footage, even after I edited it. And I don't want to. I want to kind of keep my stuff under 30 minutes if possible. Usually more in the 20-25 minute range. So that's why that got split into two parts. First, I thought it was interesting. I'm missing something. I need to go back to my base. Anyways, so what we're going to be doing today, I did say we're going to work on the mump spawner, apart the decoration and the sorting system storage area for that. But I don't have as much time because I had to make that episode and everything like that. And of course, it's March break, so it's going back to school and everything. So I don't have quite as much time. So we need, I'm going to do something a little bit smaller, and then I'll be able to collect resources for that off camera, so that maybe next week or the week after we can start working on that. I actually have possibly different plans, special plans for next week. We'll see. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working on a near shop for Shoptown. So the last episode we worked on the end of it. We worked on this really simple shop over here selling blaze rods, which was cool. And what I want to do is an thing. I don't know if I want to call it. I don't know if it's really going to have a shop, because I don't know if I'm going to be actually selling much, if anything. It's actually going to be like a banner collection. So what I want to do is I want to have a entrance at the top here. I want to have a big underground area where I can add, and people can add, or it's just me, I don't know, add a whole bunch of banners that people can copy if they want, of all different numbers and letters and mobs and different colors and things like that, and possibly selling some banner making supplies, wool and dyes and things like that. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I want to have a whole bunch of different banner designs for various sort of common things, like different mobs and numbers and things like that, so that people can do, because you can just duplicate banners, which is really great, so that you don't have to remake them. So I can have them there just for people to duplicate, nice and simple. That's sort of the main premise. And I might do a few additional things on the side, sell some supplies and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, obviously since it's going to be really huge, I want to have it. Well, it's going to be really big. Probably I want to have a kind of. I'm thinking a really long, skinny area. So you have but maybe this width here, maybe a little short, narrow, and then we're going to have banners and chests on each side with the stuff, so you can copy them. And we'll have this hallway in the middle. We'll have it long. It's going to be pretty long. I think it's going to be about twice as long as these two squares here. Oh my god, the leg. Yeah. So I obviously can't make it in above ground and keep it compact enough to sort of keep around in this spawn area here. So we want to keep things fairly compact. So yeah, so I decided I'm going to do an underground thing so that we can get it out of the way. And the entrance, I'm not exactly sure what to do. I could do some of my building, but I also want to kind of possibly try out like doing an thing where I have a pixel art kind of thing. So what I want to do is I want to make a giant banner. I forgot the oak wood. So yeah, make a big banner. So I have a bunch of wool here. Hopefully it'll be enough. Stacking a little bit. Almost stuck and a half. If we have it over here, we got some oak wood planks here. There we go. Why is it lagging so much? Okay, let's head back to spawn, and let's try making this and see what it looks like. I don't know. So yeah, I want to have, because banners have, I guess I don't have a banner to show you. That was bad planning. But yeah, they have a little stick at the bottom, and they have the, if it's just a plain white banner, it'll just be just a plain white banner, and of course you can have different kinds. There's an banner. Oh, here they are. If we take one of these, take it off the wall, and put it on the ground, so you can see we have a little stick here. So I want to have the door in this little bit here, and obviously it won't be anywhere near the scale, but I want to kind of give it a sort of illusion here. So the stick is going to be where the door is going to go. And put a door along here. Okay, and we're going to try this out and see what it looks like. Okay, so let's go in the middle of this smaller plot here. This block here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So this is about the middle. So what I want to do is I want to do this, 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 and this. No, wrong. We're going to take out the corners like this just to make it a little bit linear here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have the middle open, and this open. 3, 2, 1, 2. And that looks really bad, actually. We're going to have it solid. Okay. Alright, that's not too big a deal. Do that. I want to make it go up a little bit more than that. That off, and then have it come up a few more, like that. And then we're going to take the wool here. We want to have it say come out maybe 2 on each side. Like that. Like that. That's kind of a completely waste of wool. There we go. And we're going to go up as far as we can with this. And I'll probably add some more onto it eventually. Put up some more. I was thinking about using quartz, but I think it'll look a little funny because the banners are actually made of wood. Well, no wood. Wool. So it kind of makes sense that we should make. This should look. I don't know if this is going to look good enough because the proportions are going to be completely off, which makes sense because their sticks on the banners are actually ridiculously small. So we have to make this giant thing. But we'll see. I'm going to use the rest of the wool and we'll see how this looks. Maybe we can make it a little wider. I don't know. Come on, computer, why are you lagging so much? Okay. And yeah, and then we'll just have a ladder going down. And then we'll have the big room here. I'm not exactly sure what color palette I'm going to use. I'm thinking about using the... That's it. Okay, let's get this layer here. I'm thinking about maybe using the andesite, granite, maybe a doorway. I haven't played with that material. I might maybe try to do sort of a weird white. This is not gonna look good, is it? I don't think so. We'll see. Maybe it'll look better from far away. No, it looks horrible. That was a failed experiment. That was a failed experiment. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go design just a little hut here that we can go down in quickly, and yeah, I'll show you when I have that done, and we can start working at the bottom of the underground part of it. Figure out what color palette and stuff, and actually get started on putting the banners in it. We might have time to doing everything this episode. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get that done. We'll see you in a bit. And here it is. I've made this little entrance to our banner place. I'm actually gonna think about calling it banner basement because it's underground. I don't know. Just a thought. Anyways, but yeah, we have this little hut here. Going with the diorite. I'm gonna probably using a lot of diorite and quartz, so very white plus some reds. So this is actually close to the purple, but it is kind of a red. And then yeah, here we are. So if we go down here, this is the basement area. So I've just brought it down here a little bit so we have enough space to put a big ceiling. So this is not the ceiling height. That would be the ceiling height. And here we are. We're gonna be using. I've used this red carpet, which also has glowstone underneath stick to keep it all lit up. And I'm using this diorite, polished diorite and normal diorite pattern, which is really interesting because it kind of makes it look somewhat two-dimensional the way the textures are. So it's got this little sort of shadow around it. I think it looks really cool. And it gives it some nice variety. I've also put in a few quartz pillars here, which I've actually never used in survival before, but they look really good. This will probably expand quite a bit farther that way because if we're gonna have banners on each side, so there's lots of banners, even just the alphabet and numbers. That's 36 right there. Oh, 37. That's 35. Do I have a banner with me? I swear I did. I'm gonna make one anyways. Yeah. So if I grab some stuff here, I can show you what I mean. Go to the crafting table and make yourself a banner here. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna probably go ahead and sell banner, and dye supplies so people can make their own stuff. Because you need a banner to duplicate banners. So this is what this is going to be. You're going to be able to take the banners off in the chests and be able to duplicate them with your own banners. But I'm going to actually sell the banners. I'm not going to sell the pre-made banners to duplicate, but the banners, the blank banners. So that's what I'm going to do. If we grab, I'm going to sell a chest here as well. and like so. So what I'm gonna do is along all the walls here, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have the banner on top of it, just like so, and we're gonna have a the banner, the actual banner itself here, so people don't have to take it off the wall. And then we'll also probably, if there's different variations in colors and stuff like that, we'll put them in here. So yeah, so that's what we do. And we have a chest all along here, I'm in this, and then around along this sort of area here around the stairs, we'll have some of the shops for selling the banners and the banner making supplies and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, I just stopped the walls here because I didn't feel like digging anymore. But I'll probably finish them up, and then when I want to expand it, I'll just keep expanding it. I just want to see what it looks like. So yeah, now I just have to go design something with the walls. Probably gonna use some more diorite and some more quartz and maybe some red elements of some kind. I don't know exactly. That's weird. There's no coastline in this one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get started on that. Got it all designed out, and I'll show you in a bit when it's done. And here it is, the banner basement. We've pretty much finished it up, except for actually putting the banners in it. And there's a few more things I need to do, but yeah, this is what it is. I continued all the patterns, lots and lots of quartz. I actually use a whole huge amount of quartz doing that. I also actually made a door here. This passageway goes, if you can pop it around the corner here, that goes to the underwater farm there at the spawn base. So I had to hook that up so it would be a little easier for me to get back and forth. But yeah, this is it. We put some carpet. You saw that before. I got the chests in. So the banners are gonna go like this over top of them, and we'll have the stuff for each banner underneath it, as well as probably a sign on the chest to tell you what banner is, or over here at the top here. And yeah, just fill in the wall, the roof, everything. Lots of doorway, lots of quartz, and it kept with this red design on top. I love this the red color. The red wool is quite it sticks out quite a lot more as compared to take some red stained clay, which I was going to eventually use because it's a lot easier for me to get. You take that and you put that beside that, basically how much duller that looks. Which is okay for the barn and things like that, because it's not really meant to stick out, but this is kind of crazy red carpet look, and I really like that. But yeah, so all I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go ahead and go shear some more sheep, breed some more sheep together, so we need some better wool production, and then make some banners, maybe get a few designs set up, and sort of just give you a sampler with things we like, and then I'll continue working on it over the next few episodes, and then I'll show you again when we have a lot more banners in. But yeah, I'm going to go make a few, finish it up, put some more chests in, and then I'll show you, and then we'll move on to something else. Okay, so I've pretty much finished up all the stuff for the basement banner room here. Put all the chests in. I moved the door that was over there that was going over to the farm area. Moved over here. Stuck a few chests in here, and then you can walk over here and back to the farm area. And yeah, so that's done, and I pretty much touched up everything that I need to do. And we're going to finish that off, but there's a few things, and I want to obviously start putting banners in that, but that's a long and lengthy process because I need all the dyes and wool and things like that. But yeah, I'm going to head over back to the farm here. I'm going to go to the nether portal because I want to show you something here. But yeah, we're going to move on to another project here that I'll show you in a second here, because we need dyes. So, yeah, I can obviously get black dye. We'll only get from squids, so I have to go squid hunting a lot. And white dye, I can get from bones, and we have all of that because we have a skelly farm that's spawned there, and obviously and lapis, which is okay, not particularly hard to get. But for the rest of the dyes, yellow and red and orange and gray and things like that, you can get from flowers. So yeah, I've decided to make a automatic flower farm, and the reason why I have it in this specific spot here is because it's essentially the second best thing. I'm going to show on the screen right now the list of all the biomes and what flowers spawn in them. And obviously the flower forest is the most ideal one. It gives you the most different kinds of flowers that will spawn using bone meal. But the sunflower forest, the sunflower plains, or whatever it's called, is the second best one. And since I haven't found a flower forest anywhere around here, anywhere near spawn. So I decided to make it in the sunflower plains, because you can see here, sunflower plains, which spawns almost all of the different flowers you can get. So I have a little area sort of just to showcase what I'm doing. But yeah, I've went into creative here, and I've designed something so I can show you that. And here it is, the sort of functional part of the design. Everything is figured out. Obviously, I haven't decorated it. And obviously, this redstone is an absolute mess right now, but I will compact it a little bit once I get into the survival world. But yeah, I'm really bad at redstone. This is all mostly my design. Obviously, it's sort of inspired by stuff. I actually managed to lay it out pretty well. But yeah, I'm gonna go and grab some more bone meal quickly here. Bone meal. Let's grab ourselves a few stacks of this, and we're gonna put it in the dispensers so that we can get this thing fired up again. Oh, this one only has bone meal in it. Okay, this one. So yeah, if we go over here and flip this lever, which is the sort of override lever, we flip that, and it will automatically start working here. So what it does is bone meal. So there's a couple of dispensers. As you can see, I just put the bone meal in. There's a couple of dispensers underneath there, the bone meal, and then the water comes on and washes the stuff away. And then bones, meals, and water comes and washes everything. And seeds don't always make it to the end here, like that one there, but after the next water wish, or whatever you want to call it, they get pushed to the end, they get pushed into these hoppers, and we get lots and lots of flowers and seeds and stuff. And it's relatively cheap. We need the hoppers, and I need to find some slime balls. That's the sort of major issue right now. And luckily, I have enough hoppers from the mob farm that I didn't use. So we have that, and we just need a few repeaters and stuff, and then pretty much just what happens is we have a simple ESO hopper clock here, pulsing pretty fast. It sends a pulse over here. Yeah, at one end it goes into here, and the other end it goes under a slight delay, I think. Well, not really. It goes here inverted to go to the bone meal, so that it fires. But everything, luckily I managed to get, well, nothing this has anything to do with it. Luckily I managed to get all the timing to work out quite nicely without any repeaters or anything like that. Yeah, this is pretty reasonable efficiency. It's two dispensers, not two dispensers, two water dispensers, two bone meal dispensers, so like here-ish. So it's not huge, but it will definitely be plenty enough to AFK for like 10 or 15 minutes, obviously. And then one more thing I want to add is a bone meal. A way to sort of add bone meal to these dispensers without having to always refill them manually, because there isn't that much storage space in them. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go and get some materials ready, get started on the base of this, or maybe finish it, whatever. And I'll show you when we get to survival. Okay, and here it is in survival. All built pretty much the same mechanism. I've compacted the redstone ever so slightly. I'm still really bad at this, but anyways, whatever. It's not too big, nothing too huge. I've also made a slightly larger storage system here, and we will decorate this up a little bit more later. And also, I'm probably actually gonna end up putting a few other things here, maybe like a cocoa bean farm, vine farm, maybe a few other dye-related farms that I want to have going. But other than that, I haven't tried this out yet. I want to see what happens. I have dispensers down here with the bone meal in them. Not a lot now, but I can get some more later. Again, kind of an unlimited resource, or a somewhat unlimited resource between my mob farm and this Kelly spawner and stuff like that. But yeah, oh, that's a bit of a problem. This isn't all grown yet. Well, it will be slightly less efficient. Better than that. Oh yeah, let's put the water buckets in here. And turn it on. So all we have to do is flip the switch here, which is essentially this one's overriding it, so it's always on instead of pulsing. And finally, a farm that works okay in survival. It works. Not much I can say. It looks like it's being just as efficient as it was in creative, which is what I wanted. And of course, we can always make it more efficient by taking this and just stacking it, a whole new layer over here, or making one over on this side. I might do a double one, because I think it'll look kind of cool. We have just essentially a duplicate of that on that side, and then we'll just use the same storage system and everything. So for it, that might look kind of cool. So we end them both running at the same time, because bone meal is such a common resource right now. But yeah, that's where we go. We're getting slightly more flowers than was in the super flat world, because we are in the sunflower plains realm, which is a couple more flowers that I can spawn using bone meal. But no, I'm not seeing a whole lot of new ones. We're getting some of these daisies here. I'm assuming some of them are more rare, and then there's some these little flowers here. These ones here are actually really cool because they produce a gray dye, which is kind of useful, because ink sacs, because we don't have a squid farm yet, are a little bit rare. This side's not working at all, I don't think, because that block over top of the dispenser is dirt. Also, another thing we have to worry about here is if we leave it on at night, which hopefully we shouldn't. I might do a daylight sensor setup here, but for now, we can't have it on at night, because at night the grass will eventually die underneath the water, and that's a problem. So after that, but yeah, here it is. It's working. I'm gonna do a few more tasks, get everything cleaned up here, and then we'll move on to the decoration. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. And here we are. The farm has been decorated and finished up. All those finishing tweaks set up here, and I've also done a test. That is 15 minutes worth of AFK, or of the farm running. Which takes quite a bit of bone meal. As you can see, I've finished up the outside area here with just a nice simple stone bricks and dark oak wood and some glass here. Just you can see in here. We have the storage here. We got some bone meal. We got the switch to turn the farm on and off, and we got a whole bunch of storage all the way down like that. Go in here. We can access the farm. And we can go over here. That's the clock. If we need to adjust it, and then we can go down here. We can fill up the bone meal again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I consider it successful by the numbers we were getting, which were quite impressive. I think. And I put a bed here so you can sleep at night because I don't want it running at night, of course, as I said before. And then yeah, it's pretty impressive. I didn't think I would be able to make something that worked so well without following a tutorial. But anyways, I guess it's a pretty simple concept. Anyways, but yeah, that's all I have time for this episode. Sorry, it's a bit of a short episode, but I didn't have quite as much time this week to record. But yeah, next episode, I'm not gonna be working on the mob spawner, even though I said I was going to, over and over again. But I have something special planned because it's Easter. Anyways, see you later.